Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. It's 2017 and today we are starting, I guess you call it my second season, with a brand new review of the Star Wars Lego kit, the Carbon Freezing Chamber. It has 231 pieces, comes with Boba Fett, one of those pig people, the Ugnaughts, Han Solo, and then a Han Solo and Carbonite. And this was a Christmas gift, so I figured, you know what? I'll open it up, build it in front of you, try something new on my phone, time-lapse photography, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. So at the top we have more of those minifigures, and I always like the pig people. I don't know, maybe it's me. On the back, different views of the kit once it's finally finished. That's pretty cool. I always like Legos, and this isn't going to be a every month or every week thing. To me, they're always a little too expensive, and I really don't have the room. As you know, I've been reviewing the tiny ships. And one thing before I get started. Do any of my viewers play that Star Wars Armada game with the cruisers and capital ships? I'm really interested in buying some, maybe reviewing them and playing them with a couple people. So if you have any information on that game, please put it in the comments below. I'm very interested in that game, and I don't know anybody who plays it, really. So, let's get started. I'm going to open this bad boy up, and I'll build it, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, so I just opened it up. Of course, we got our instruction book. And I haven't bought Legos in a while, but I guess now they number the bags. So now we have bag number 1 with our pieces in there. And also bag number 2. So, I guess I'll open up these bags, dump the pieces out, and start to build. Okay, it took me a while to organize all the pieces. This is something I just do myself. I don't know if other people that review Lego... I never watched a Lego review before. What I like to do is separate all the little pieces so that way I know where it is when I have to look in the book when it tells me to build it. So I guess now we'll build. And what's cool is I never had a Boba Fett minifigure. But, damn, I really like it. I like the cloth on here. This little fabric. I guess it's like a plasticky type stuff. I don't know. The jetpack's cool. And I like the helmet with the antenna that can move. Sweet. So let's get right to it. Okay, finally finished. Now, I did mess up at certain spots, so I had to take it apart and put back together. But that's just because I was rushing for the time lapse. One thing, you get a bunch of pieces, and I know everybody's extra pieces are different. But one unique one was this piece, and I got like, I think 4 of them over here. And I couldn't figure out what the hell it's for. But then it hit me, it goes on Boba Fett's helmet. And it makes him look like a clone trooper type thing. To have like a little visor. So that's pretty neat. Okay, first off, one of my favorite characters, Boba Fett. He has a nice helmet. Underneath, he does have a face, but I'm never going to show with his face. It's always with his helmet. And his head can turn left and right. And also his little scanner can tilt forward. How awesome is that? And his arms could spin all the way around, a little hindered by the helmet. And of course he has the wrist articulation for both sides. He has this nice gun, pretty sweet. And then his legs can bend that far forward and that far back. And of course he has the peg ports to fit on any type of Lego or building block kit. Now also he has a jetpack, which is molded pretty cool. And like I mentioned before, he has his little plasticky fabric, which is a nice touch. Now for the Ognot, or Pigman, whatever you want to call him. Nice head sculpt for a Lego figure. Hands and arms move just like Boba Fett's. They can turn up, a little hindered by the helmet. And the wrist can rotate. The head can move all the way around. Now his feet don't move, and I've seen this before when you have a smaller person, like the Hobbits. They make little tiny legs that don't bend, which is nice. I'm not really going to play with this. I'm going to pose it and put it on my shelf. So I like that they did that. Give a nice size difference there. And finally, Han Solo. Now what's cool about him is he has two faces. One's like a little scared, and one is when he's being frozen in carbonite. Comes with nice hair, and his head can turn all the way around. Oops, I'm actually rotating his hair. So that's pretty sweet. His arms can rotate, and his wrist can rotate, just like the other two. And his legs can bend in the same way. So that's always pretty awesome. So now let's take a look at the base we built here. Okay, first of all, we have the staircase, which I think came out pretty damn good. And that can move up and down. You don't really need it to, but that's just how it attaches to the base. Now coming here, we have a little elevator, which when you spin this up, it basically how it works is you put it here and it works like an anchor, so it can't fall anymore. So you turn that and it just drops, sort of like what Luke Skywalker rose up on when he fought Darth Vader. That's what I think it's supposed to be. But pretty cool. I like that they added that in. Now turning it here is the main, I guess you could call it gimmick. And what this does is it pulls out and rotates. And I'll show you why right here. When you pull it out to you, Han Solo drops, and when you spin it, it rotates it, and it has little peg ports there. So you could actually take, and this is why I have the face set up like he's being frozen. You peg him in, and hopefully I could get him in here. I'll just take this off real quick. Legos are great, but if you have big fingers, you need some patience. And as a kid, I loved Legos, and I'm kind of happy I got this. I haven't built a Lego / model kit in a while, and it's always nice to build it and then marvel at what you've built. Basically, it's a scene from Empire Strikes Back, debatably the best Star Wars film ever made. So that's pretty cool. So let me move the camera a little bit. So Han would go down, and then oh damn, it broke off. No biggie though. Happens with Legos. Okay, so he'll go down, you rotate it, then you push it back up, and he's in carbonite. So how awesome is that? And the fact that it comes with Boba Fett is sick. You could take him off of this and have two stormtroopers holding these beams here, even though he's supposed to be hovering. But it's a nice touch. You could really make some cool dioramas with this. Now, that's not all. We have our little keypad here, which you could bend that up. But it's best if you have it down, because it has that angle, so it looks like a control panel. Now, when you turn this piece can move outward. And if you drop this down, now your little pig worker could sit down here, like he's working on something. Or you could just have him right here on the control panel. The choice is up to you. It's your imagination. But all in all, I'm really impressed with this little kit. And I don't know where... the woman who got me this is my girlfriend's mother. Her name is Donna. So big shout out to you, Donna. I don't know where she got this, but I have seen it in Toys R Us and Walmart. So it's pretty cool to get it. If you're into Empire Strikes Back or Boba Fett. It's a nice kit with Boba Fett or Han Solo. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this. So thank you very much for joining me. That does it for my review of the Lego kit Carbon Freezing Chamber, featuring the Ognot Pigman, Boba Fett, and Carbonite Frozen Han Solo, which there is also a minifigure in there. And this kit's great. You get a couple minifigures, which are nice, and there's a lot of playability here. Like you have the elevator section, you got the little pig working area. The Han Solo turn-in when you pull this is a nice touch. And the limit to this is your own imagination. And for that, I fully recommend it. It is a beautiful set. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.